In today's video, we are going to clean the diverter, which is this, on this bathtub spout. And I'm going to show you why we're going to clean that when I turn on the water here and pick this up so that the water gets diverted up to the shower. So you turn on the water, pull up on the diverter. There's the water coming out of the shower. However, take note of the fact that even with this diverter all the way up, there's all sorts of water coming out of the spout into the tub. So this diverter is gummed up, and we're gonna clean it up. Generally, there are two designs of these bathtub spouts. One of them, like this one, has a screw. The screw is gone on here, but there's a screw which generally you will use an Allen wrench, and you will tighten that screw and it will tighten up on the pipe coming out of the surround for the bathtub. There's another style, so this basically slips on and then you tighten up that screw to the pipe and it's secure. The other style is the style we have this bathtub spout. If we put a mirror under here, you will see, I'll show you this clear later on, there is no screw there. So on this style of bathtub spout, what you have to do is unscrew it, which we are going to do. Now we could just get a toothbrush or something and clean this crap out, and you'll see the corrosion in there. This house is on a well, and there's a lot of minerals in the water. So this is not the first time that I've done this. Usually I'll clean this up and we're good for a couple of years. You may discover the water spout is a lot tighter than you expect. I thought I had cleaned this one out about 2 years ago or so, and then I realized I was thinking there's 3 bathrooms in this house, and I was thinking of one of the bathrooms upstairs. So this one has not been cleaned. I haven't replaced this since at least 10 years ago. I'll link that video down below to replacing it. Anyway, I loosened it a little bit. I just put it back so you could see. I got this glove there, but this is tight. Just to show you, see, hopefully you get an idea there. I'll thread that off and fast forward so you don't get too bored here. So there we have it, and if we look down, I really should have just replaced this. But anyway, this is the style there. You can see way down at the end of that spout is the portion that threads onto our pipe here. I'm going to get rid of this old plumber's tape. Take an old toothbrush or something, get that off of there. And we'll put some new one on after we let this soak in CLR for a while, and then we'll take a brush to it. Operate the plug in your bathtub, by the way, while you're doing this stuff, so that none of that old plumber's tape or anything goes down your drain. I definitely would have replaced this thing with a new one had I known the shape it was in. They didn't have this style at the hardware store when I went. The other style was $35 Canadian in October of 2024. Anyway, now that we're here, I'm just going to clean it up with some generic type cleaner. See if we can get that diverter moving a little smoother. And then I'll let it set in CLR, which I already had. And we'll see how that works. all the mineral buildup and everything is at the bottom of the spout. So I got a smaller container just because I don't have a whole lot of CLR. And we'll set, as you can see, that end of the spout down there. And I'll let this sit for an hour or so and see what it does. I soaked that for about an hour, and I have to tell you, I am really impressed with how the CLR just seemed to have eaten away all the mineral deposits, the calcium buildup and everything. And I remember it working, but not quite that effectively. I think what it was, I was reading the instructions on the CLR, and I think at one point it mentioned something about a 50-50 dilution. But that's if the mineral buildup isn't that bad, whereas it was really bad in the case of this spout. Anyway, we'll install this and give it a test. I'll put a little bit of plumber's tape on the thread here to replace what was there. You don't have to go too crazy with this stuff generally. And we will thread our faucet back on there. Just kind of move it around till you feel the pipe. There. Oh, by the way, I got to put some caulking around here, so if you're doing this job and you see a bead of white caulking there, you just take your knife and kind of very carefully, don't obviously cut, but just remove that white caulking. Still some coming out there. I don't think that's nearly as bad as it was. Anyway, let's just try this again. There we go. Okay, so that's it for this video. That does look a lot better than it was before. So hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching.